welcome back.
Welcome back. It's been a good summer,
Yes,
but we've been away from it for a bit.
we have.
So it is good to be back.
Yep, we're here for season 3 of Breakthrough.
Season 3, that's right.
Can you believe it?
No, I don't know.
It's
like we just started yesterday.
yeah, it's something. It's been quite a ride here, and we have so much exciting things going on. And we just want to offer a quick note, technically, about the show. We're in season 3 here, and season 1. The show was very different in that it was about, I think we planned for like 5 episodes that were done like a TV show,
Correct.
studio kind of style, really cool response, exciting. And then for season 2, we went a little bit more lo-fi and did the Zoom thing and tried something else, another great response. And so now season 3, we're taking the best of all those worlds.
Mix it up a little.
Yeah, so we're back here kind of in a studio spot, but still keeping it really centered on conversation and exciting
And
content.
what's happening out in the neighborhood.
There's lots happening.
It is. I mean, this is going to be a very, well, we're approaching fall, and it's going to be a very busy fall.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and of course, the elephant in the room is the election, and so there's a lot that's going around that, leading up to that, that needs to be tended to.
Yeah. And I think what we've been doing really in most recent months is to prepare ourselves and our communities and the local communities for the election, to really become informed with our sense of place. Back during Laudato Si week in May, we worked with our Amityville Dominican friends, and we brought in some experts who really have a sense of what's going on Long Island, across Long Island, and we have a little clip from listening to the Cries of the Poor and Cries of the Earth on Long Island. And then when we took that, the Dominicans and a Dominican associate did something on Christian nationalism. And then more recently, in September, just before the season of creation, right, we brought together some varied voices of voters and listening to the people. What's their concern? What's their concern? And packaged it nicely, send it out, not just to our congregation, but to pastors and parishes in the various dioceses, as a resource for them to use to help prepare their congregations to really make a wise, informed decision when they go to the ballot.
Yeah, it was really exciting. And the one, we did the voter profiles for the one event where we had different types of people to pray about and pray for when you do go to vote, because it's hard. And I'm wearing my shirt here, my multi-issue voter shirt from Network, a little shout out. But so much of this election is very much rhetoric around well, I'm voting because of this issue, and well, just this one thing, and while we're never going to be here to sort of say this is how you should vote, this or that, just reminding ourselves and others that we have to be thinking about the dear neighbor whenever we go to the ballot. We have to always be thinking. So we did these programs, and the one program had voter profiles, and our call was, hey, just think of your friends, think of your neighbors when you do go to vote, and how that informs your decision. And that's the best we could do sometimes,
And what we could do is we could put those links, in this video, and you can go to them if you haven't received them, because really, when we get to that voting place, we want to cast our vote, not just for me and my interest, but we're really looking at the common good, because it's bigger than myself, ourselves. It's what is best for the whole. What are the cries of the people across Long Island, across the country? And let's make the best informed decision we can.
Yeah, and I think you said it one time, we're never going to get it right fully. There's so many holes in the boat, so to speak. But we have to, follow our heart, follow our faith, and look to the people around us. So, yeah, that was exciting. That was really exciting. And then we have
good collaboration.
A few other things here brewing that we're going to talk about and that sort of tease out our season here. Everything seems to be hitting in October. October is going to be a busy, busy month for us all, but exciting. The first thing I want to just say, give a shout out, is we're in the midst of a postcarding campaign for the election, and we're really proud of this connection here with the Center for Common Ground. I want to give a shout out to Michelle Baccia, who one of our volunteer extraordinaires here within the congregation, who does so much. She built the bridge for this connection with the Center for Common Ground.
Mm-hmm.
And we have already completed 1,650 postcards to Georgia that were going out to suppressed voter areas, predominantly people of color. It's saying, hey, get out there and vote. Now, the great thing about this is the postcard here that we were sending out. It's nonpartisan, vote your power. And then on this side here, we all wrote messages saying how important it was to vote early, knowing that it's your right, your voice matters, and then just information for that specific area, how they can vote, to make sure that people know that they can go do it. And it was a really exciting campaign, and we're about to do some more for another area.
Yeah.
So this has been so
Well,
exciting.
and it's a great reaching out, because anyone who receives something personalized
Yes.
in their might just be the little nudge that they need,
Mhm.
because there is apathy
Yeah.
among the electorate, and so if they get a little nudge from a friendly
And
pen,
so,
then maybe that might be the impetus for them to go and exercise their responsibility as a citizen.
Yeah, and one of the big things too is, so many organizations like us, CSJ, and then other interfaith or faith organizations are sitting here going, we know this is important, but we also have to be so mindful of the fact that we're not in the business of telling people how to vote, who to vote for, and we're not interested in that, but we are interested in the rights of people.
Right.
And so Center for Common Ground is doing such great work to lean in on that safely for our sake too. And so it was just a great collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yeah.
happy to
Yeah.
share that. And so that's something that's going on. And then
The bus is coming to Brentwood.
Nuns on the bus.
Nuns on the bus
Oh,
with
boy.
friends
With friends.
is now taken off again as we approach the election. Again, going out there, informing folks of the issues, where candidates stand, and really urging them to exercise their right to vote.
Yeah, October 2nd, this bus. I don't know if it's going to look exactly like this. I think it's probably, who knows.
It is.
It's going to be pretty cool looking. It's going to roll in here into Brentwood. We're going to have a big rally event here. They're going to be showcasing specifically New Hour, one of our partner organizations. But it's going to be a big party. It's going to be a great time with Network. And so come join us on October 2nd. You can be here at 2:30. We're having a public portion. And it's going to be a great opportunity to see the bus. I'm excited to see it.
Yes, yeah. And you can sign it.
You can sign it.
Yes.
But again, just building community and having folks together, the buzz. And then we have one of our own, Sister Janet Kinney, is going to be hopping on the bus at another tour date.
She's going to the West Coast towards the end of the journey. But and Janet has been a nun on the bus before. So we're grateful for making herself available to hit the road again.
Yeah, and represent. And so there's some really good CSJ representation on this bus. And so I was just on a call with some folks about this, and they were like, the charism will be felt on the bus.
Oh, sure.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, the executive director is a CSJ associate.
There you go. So that's exciting. And then another exciting thing is the Ignatian Family Teaching Conference is coming up in late October, and we will be there representing. We were there last year as sponsored exhibitors, so we're going to be back with a table in the Expo Center. But then we're also going to be there. I'm giving a talk. I'm giving a little presentation.
There you go.
Oh, look at this! I'm really excited about this. Breakthrough: How Storytelling Can Enhance Your Work for Justice. And so I'm going to be there presenting on this right here, Breakthrough, and how. Just to paint a picture here, a lot of the audience at this conference are young people, high school, college age, and then different justice organizations.
Yeah.
And so having gone to it last year, I was really moved by the experience, and I was thinking, wow. And last year we were just launching Breakthrough when I went to the conference, and I was like, it'd be really cool to come back here, hopefully with some results on a successful show, which we have, and then also just share with these young people how doing breakthrough type of things can really enhance your community.
Right.
And so that's what we're going to talk about.
Because sometimes they're not of the age yet where they can register and actually vote.
Right.
However, that doesn't mean that their voice does not matter. So here's a wonderful opportunity, however they want to do the power of the pen or put something together to tell the story so that they can reach the elected officials and say, I'm not voting yet.
Yes.
However, this is important to me, my generation.
Yeah. And media too, it's just letting young people know that you pick up a camera, you pick up your phone, you do something, you record something, share a story, get somebody's story out there. I mean, that's a big part of it too, that I'm so excited to, because I always love to try to empower people to realize you have a voice, you can tell a story, and there's always great people around you that will support that. And so my hope in this is that, get to meet a bunch of young students from different campus ministry groups, and that they can go back to their school and say, hey, and I'm going to tell them, steal our idea. Go make your own breakthrough.
That's right.
Go make your own thing for your community. It's this, we don't, own this.
We don't own this. We just encourage other people to have these types of conversations because they're important to be had.
So go out there, do it, and we'll see what the results are. So I'm really excited about that. So I ask for your prayers about that too. But that'll be the final weekend of October. And so...
and we're happy too because we're going to have representation from one of our sponsored high schools. Yes, which is wonderful. Yes,
we will. We'll have some representation. Some of our students from our school in Puerto Rico are going to be joining us for this wonderful experience, and hopefully in the future we'll have more from our sponsored high schools. That's part of the plan. Is that we can add a school every trip and get our young people involved here. So we plan to be part of this group for a while. It's really exciting and. So it's a lovely collaboration. And so this is just a little bit of what's going on. There's going to be a lot more, but we're going to have episodes of Breakthrough released around these things and other things too.
Right. So you'll be learning more about all of this in October and actually being brought into these events too, so that you can be a part of it, which is great.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, great to be back with you, and good to be back with you too.
Exactly.
And we'll see you all soon.
All right. Take good care.